What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you our next matchup in the Everyone Is Here tournament. So if you haven't seen it before, I'm going to throw the rules up on screen in just a couple seconds so you guys get an understanding of how this goes. But if you're new, sorry, going over the rules again. You guys know what the deal is by now. But yeah, it's basically a tournament format thing with 100 characters at this point. Nobody's been eliminated yet. That'll happen eventually, but 100 characters into a tournament, and then matches go on until we end up having a winner, the whole thing. So let's throw the rules up on screen right about now. All right, so one of the more important rules to keep in mind is always remember, this is just for fun. All right, this is just a fun little place to come to show a little bit of support for a character that you really that you would fancy seeing in Smash Bros. As a DLC character. So yeah, if character in the matchup for the day happens to be a character that you would like to see as DLC, come by, drop a vote for him. Pretty simple. So yeah, it's for fun. Doesn't matter if a character is a assist trophy or a spirit or they're just confirmed, you know. That doesn't matter. Just vote for fun. It's all for fun. But another very important rule is that you only get one vote per person. All right, keep that in mind. Been pretty good about that. We've been pretty good about that, but yeah, keep that in mind. One vote per person. But how do you vote, though? If you're new and you're wondering and you want to participate, which you're more than welcome to. How do you vote? Very simple. Down in the comments, simply type who your vote would be for in the matchup for the day. So you've seen the matchup, you've seen the two characters in the thumbnail or the title of the video. Today's matchup is Shovel Knight taking on Rayman, and I'll go into the matchup in just a little bit, and then I'll give my vote at the very end. But yeah, so you'd vote for one of those two. You can vote for both. Totally fine. It's always been a rule, always will be a rule, but you only get one vote. Rest of the rules, though, for the whole tournament, it's a double elimination tournament, meaning any character has to lose twice before being officially eliminated. So you lose once, you drop to the loser bracket, you lose from there, you're done. If there's ever a tie in the voting when we get to the result for a matchup, I'll flip a coin on camera. It's just the fairest way to break a tie. That's how we've done it in the past. That's how we'll continue to do it. So the last rule, voting-wise for each match, only lasts 1 week. So there's only 1 week time frame for each match that you can come in, you know, to show your support and give your vote. So yeah, with all that out of the way, let's jump into the results for the day, shall we? All right, the results from last week is game number 6, which was Crystal from Star Fox, the assist trophy, taking on Octolings, who is technically like a spirit, but again, none of that matters. It's all for fun here. It's all for fun. So let's go over the results. This one really wasn't that close, to be honest. Really wasn't that close. A lot of people are just like, yeah, like this character a lot more. People are still kind of set on Octolings. They view them as an Echo Fighter, even though there's plenty of weapons in the Splatoon universe that you can make a very unique enough moveset for them, but a lot of people are like, nah, no Echo Fighters. Not for DLC, at least not paid DLC, whatever. It is what it is. Crystal ends up winning 61 votes to only 18 votes for Octoling. So congrats to Crystal. Moving on to the next round of the winners bracket. She'll take on Nightmare from Soul Calibur series. Should be fun. And then Octolings just drops to the loser bracket for right now. One more loss for Octolings. They are done. So that brings us to the matchup for the day. Matchup number 12? 12, right? Matchup number 12. This should be a good one, actually. Shovel Knight from Shovel Knight taking on Rayman from Rayman. Both self-titled characters. All right, I like to see that. So we have one's an assist trophy again, and one's a spirit. All right, this should be an interesting fight. Interesting fight. Let's do it. Who's up first? Rayman. So interesting stuff about Rayman, right? Of course, he had the random trophy that appeared in Smash Wii U and 3DS. And then he gets a spirit. Even before we knew that he got a spirit, Rayman was heavily speculated by a lot of people. Even the people that, you know, weren't... Ooh, Earthworm Jim gets a vote. All right. Or somebody liked it. Okay. Where was I? Yeah. A lot of people were heavily speculating Rayman was going to get in Smash Bros. Because of the random trophy. And then the Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle game was on the Switch. And that did very well. Nintendo and Ubisoft, pretty good friends, you know, company-wise, you know, they support each other, which is great to see. Had the awesome crossover. That was a phenomenal game, by the way. So it's like, all right, look, Ubisoft has no reps in Smash Bros. Rayman's kind of perfect, right? He's the cartoonish vibe. He just really fits Smash Bros. Moveset is pretty easy to come up with. And no, he's still got the spirit treatment, or he still didn't get the playable character status. He got the spirit, which was a little weird for quite a bit of people. It's just like, all right, so you just randomly get a trophy in the previous installment, and now he just gets a spirit. Like what's going on there? I don't know. It's a little crazy, but I don't know. Maybe they just Nintendo and Ubisoft didn't come to terms, or maybe they just didn't discuss playable character status for him. I'm not sure. It still baffles me to this day. I know some people will bring up the fact that Rayman might be frozen in the battlefield stage. I'm trying to point to it because it's on my screen right now. But yeah, there's pictures of what supposedly looks like Rayman, and it kind of does to me. I don't know if I'm buying it, but it would make for a phenomenal reveal trailer. So if you haven't seen the picture of the supposed Rayman frozen in like the block of ice on the battlefield stage, look it up. You'll see it. It's pretty obvious. I mean, you could at least make out what appears to be Rayman. So what if Rayman ends up being the character for DLC Fighter Pack number 5? What if he happens to be the last one for the Fighter Pass? First Fighter Pass. And they had this planned out the whole time. They put Rayman in as a spirit. Okay. Kind of sucks for his fans. But they put him in the background of a stage. Now, keep this in mind. Sakurai does play in... I'm not saying Sakurai did this by any means, but just gonna roll with it here. Sakurai does stuff for a reason, right? Maybe, big maybe, he did put Rayman frozen in the block of ice. And he knew, all right, maybe maybe a long time ago, certain thinking, he was like, all right, we're going to end off with Rayman being the final character. Again, back a ways. But end up with Rayman being revealed as a DLC character. And he's actually frozen in the block of ice. So, excuse me. So the reveal trailer would be like a couple characters fighting on battlefield. And then all of a sudden, they all kind of like turn and look. And all of a sudden the ice cracks open. I don't know why Rayman, or how Rayman even got frozen in there in the first place. But I don't know, ice climbers did something to him, I suppose. But, yeah, Rayman pops out and he just starts beating people up without his limbs. And it'd be kind of cool. It'd be really kind of cool, kind of... I don't know. It's a weird thing to see him kind of frozen in the battlefield. I can see him. I don't know if I believe it, but I can see it. So, maybe a minor point against him. Yeah, he's in Brawlhalla. Some people are like, all right, that automatically will disconfirm him right there. He's already in a Smash Bros-esque game. Look, Brawlhalla is not competing with Smash Bros by any means. So having him be in like a... I'm not dissing the game by any means, because I play Brawlhalla a little bit. I actually played it once. Rayman was announced to be in there. I downloaded Brawlhalla for Rayman, if I'm being completely honest. But him being in Brawlhalla, I don't think means that much. And besides, that was announced... Rayman coming to Brawlhalla was announced long after the roster was set in stone. So I don't think it matters too much, but that's just my opinion. But let's go to his opponent, though. Another very interesting one here. Shovel Knight. Indie characters are a pretty big topic when you talk about... I mean, there's quite a few that you can really talk about, but the lead up to Smash Bros. Was, alright, let's finally get a playable indie character in Smash Bros. Shovel Knight was arguably the top contender for that spot. Yeah, you can make a case for other characters such as Shantae, maybe Sans at the time. Obviously got his assist or his Mii outfit, but Shovel Knight was definitely up there in terms of speculation. Definitely up there. He's got a pretty awesome moveset. I mean, he also just fits very well in Smash Bros. The whole style and vibe of the character just fits in very well with what Smash Bros. And Nintendo are doing with the game. So, plus, not to mention, he's one of the few, I think, third-party or non-Nintendo characters to actually have their own amiibo. So, I mean, I don't know if that's kind of saying anything about it, but, I mean, like, Nintendo took notice. Shovel Knight is a big game. Had a couple entries. I think, didn't it have, like, free DLC? Or at least it had DLC into... I think, but its most recent game, I don't remember the actual name of the DLC, but, like, look, Shovel Knight is popular. Shovel Knight's name is known. Definitely out there. There's a reason he got the assist trophy treatment. Nintendo took notice of the character and was like, all right. See, I'm kind of on the fence, or not on the fence, but I kind of have the feeling that Nintendo looked at indie characters and went, or just indie studios, all the indie characters in general, and said, all right, we'd like to represent some of them, but not playable character status. So Shovel Knight got the assist trophy, Shantae got the spirit, and then more recently, obviously, Sans got the Mii outfit. So I think Nintendo might be a little bit more open to potentially seeing a indie character playable in Smash someday, and I think Shovel Knight again has to be highly considered, even though he is an assist trophy. That'd be phenomenal. I mean, even right now, if he potentially got a assist trophy promotion, lots of people will go absolutely bananas over that. So, I mean, it'd be cool to see. It would be really cool to see Shovel Knight. But man, Shovel Knight. I mean, like I like this picture. Like he buries the competition, right? I don't know. Just something about Shovel Knight in Smash Bros. Just looks too good to not happen. Someday, I really hope this does happen. Whether it is Smash DLC, for Ultimate, or if it happens to be the next Smash game, I really, really hope Shovel Knight gets in. If we only were to get one indie character, that's where my allegiance is, I guess you would say. You could break it down to all sorts of different ones, but I think it'd be pretty cool, though. Both these characters would be awesome. Man, this is tough for me to vote, actually. I really like Rayman. One point about Rayman I didn't make was that his games don't sell extremely well in Japan, so that could potentially hinder his chances, but I don't think Nintendo's looking at DLC as like, all right, is this character big in Japan? No? All right. Nope, throw him away. Get him out of here. I don't think they're really looking at it like that. I mean, look at Banjo. People were telling me Banjo is not big in Japan. I've never personally looked that up myself, so I don't know. But it could be true. It could be true that Banjo wasn't big in Japan, but Nintendo was just like, hey, let's go get him anyway. So for this one is actually tough for me. This one's actually tough. Let's see. Rayman, I mean, they both fit very well. They honestly both fit extremely well. I think I'm going to go Shovel Knight because I want to see an indie character get playable status in Smash Bros. So Shovel Knight is getting my vote in this one. But only by like a shovel handle in this one. That's a bad analogy. Wow, whatever. But yeah, Shovel Knight's getting my vote. So let me know who you guys got down in the comments. Are you going to go with Shovel Knight or are you going to go with Rayman? Or both. Totally fine. But that is going to be it for this one. Yeah, so I guess a little sneak peek for Monday. We'll have matchup number 13. Looks like we'll have Phoenix Wright, ooh, interesting, taking on Springman, another assist trophy. All right, we'll see how that one plays out. But the matchup, or the results are going to, ooh, this one's going to be a fun one. This is going to be a good one. Lana from Hyrule Warriors, Hyrule Legend of Zelda series, taking on Sora. We'll get the results for that. The winner gets to move on to face Funky Kong. All right, we'll see how that goes. But that's going to be for Monday. Tomorrow we'll have a Spirit Board Sunday. We've got the new Daemon X Machina. They got DLC spirits for themselves, so that's kind of cool to see. But that'll be for tomorrow. But Monday we'll have another matchup again. Anyway, that is it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.